Alright, today is June 20th, 2019, and I am officially 9 months on T, which is awesome. It's hard to think that in 3 months I will be exactly 1 year on, because it feels like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago was my first shot. Oh my goodness, I have a lot to cover, which I might actually split into 2 videos, we'll find out. Um, so I'm just gonna get right to it. Since coming home from surgery, um, I haven't really been good at keeping my medical journal updated, so I have everything in screenshots, because I put stuff on Facebook and all that great stuff. So, got my notes here. Here we go. Okay, so the very first couple things is obviously my voice. I always want to talk about my voice first. In the past month and a half, 2 months, I have noticed, since my last video, the 7 months update, I have noticed that my voice is settling and getting more comfortable. And what I mean by that is, when I talk, it's not like I'm trying to force myself to make sound anymore. I can just talk, which is nice. And when I sing, I can sing lower, more comfortably. I'm more comfortable with my voice. It's getting to a point where it is 100% mine and almost 100% settled. I used to hear a lot of people say that I think 6 and 10 month marks were when everything happens, and oh, you'll notice a whole bunch of big changes, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, well, I got a whole bunch of big changes right at the beginning, so yeah, no. So yeah, my voice did the thing. Thank you, finally. I'm very happy about that. I think eventually, I've been making singing comparisons, singing comparison videos, you know what I'm trying to say, and I just haven't really done anything with them yet, because they don't sound good. But this last one that I did, I think last week or the week before, my voice was, like I said, comfortable and lower, and just, it sounded good. It didn't sound the horrible, gravelly that has been, um, which I was really surprised at, because I haven't really sang or anything since at least, I don't know, early May. I wasn't really doing a lot of singing when I was still in the wrap for surgery, so, you know, it's kind of hard to breathe, so it was really hard to sing. Yeah, so my voice is finally settling. You'll notice I'm doing this throughout the video. Um, it's fine, I'm good. It's just the zaps. It's fine. Anyway, I keep playing with my shoulders because they itch, because I don't know if you can see with the light or anything, but I have a nice little patch of acne on both shoulders, and it's awesome. This one is definitely worse. I've got a lot on my face right here. It's hard to see, but you can definitely feel it. There were 2 patches right here. This one's really gone away and gone down. This one's still here. I don't think you can see that at all. I don't know, but yeah, there's acne right there. A lot on my chest, a lot on my back, just, it's acne time. Which is fine. Like I said in, I think my very early videos, I think I said this in my videos, I don't really mind it. I never had horrible or really any acne when I did this the first time, so, I don't know, it's just catching up to me now. I would tell people that, and they're like, oh, when you start tea, you're gonna have so much just because you did it the first time, and I'm like, I know. And look, they were right, I was right. Also, hair growth is crazy. I should mention, I've been noticing the increase in acne and hair growth since surgery. I don't know if it's related, I don't think it's related, but it could be. Oh, some people think it's related, but I don't know. Anyway, I definitely have, um, not really chest hair, but like peach fuzz. I definitely have peach fuzz on my chest. And I've got the whole line thing going down my stomach, which is cool. um, that's definitely getting darker. That's definitely increasing. Um, my arm hair is just my arm hair. My leg hair is just my leg hair. I think that peaked early on, and that was it, which, good with it. Like I said in the beginning, I have the good genes for hair happening, so prepared for that. Um, so that's cool. I also have a bunch on my chin, which I don't know how to feel. I want facial hair, I want it to grow in fast, but it's just like this little, like if I do this, that is the entire patch of hair on my chin. It's just a nice little circle right here. It's like, okay, so I got this happening, and I got this happening. Mmm. And I do have a bit right here and up here, but like, ugh. I don't know. Those are really the biggest changes, the three main changes that I've seen these past 2 months, since I didn't make a video for my 8 month. I was busy. Um, I don't know, again, if it's related to surgery. It could be. Some people theorize. I don't know. Let's see. As far as my shots go, they've been good. I've done 17, 18, 19, 20, so 4 since the last one, which is weird. I should have done more. But again, I had to skip a week for surgery, which I'll go over. Let's see. I hate looking at my phone in videos. I much rather prefer looking at my book. So the 17th shot was on May 2nd, and that was my last shot pre-op, which is really exciting to think about now. And that meant that that shot had to last me for 2 weeks instead of 1 week, because Gary Mooney's patients, like I was saying, does it say? No, it doesn't. Gary Mooney's patients, no. Yeah, have to skip a week while they're there, and then once you get home, you're free to do your shots again. I don't know why he doesn't like that, but, you know, at least I didn't have to go off, like, a week or two before and stay off a week or two after surgery. Some surgeons have people off T for a whole month. I'm very, very glad that Garamoni did not require that. And I only just missed 1 shot week, and it just threw everything off, which is fine, that's fine, I'm not complaining. Let's see. Oh, right, this is the one where the freaky thing happened. I totally feel like I've already talked about this one. I haven't, but, you know. So, a freaky thing happened this time. As I was injecting, so the needle was already in, and I was just pushing in the T, my leg started bleeding, like, off the side of the needle. Like, just, it was weird. I remember this. This was crazy. I don't know why, I don't know what I did wrong, everything seems to be okay now. Yeah, everything was okay. I never really figured out what happened. Some people, I think my cousin asked if I was a little dehydrated, because sometimes that can cause more bleeding to happen when you inject something, or if I was on the opposite end, drinking a whole bunch of water, the same thing could happen. I never figured it out, so that's still a mystery, which is cool. And May 2nd was 12 days until surgery and 9 days until we left. Oh. Oh, I'm pissed off now. So yeah. So, oh, I can't look at that because that's June. Dang it. Wait. So the 2nd, 9th, 16th. Okay, so I was supposed to do my next shot on the 16th of May. But again, had to skip a week. So, the 18th shot was actually on the 23rd, which is the week after. Again, I didn't have any problems. In fact, I was too busy feeling great that I didn't even have time to think about the fact that I had missed a shot. So, and I didn't really miss a shot. I made up for it. So, you know, I don't know. I don't like that term. Yep, this is my delayed shot. No big deal. We decided to go. Yeah, we decided to go do this one at the clinic with Nurse Kelly because she's awesome. Oh my God, she's amazing. Thank you, Kelly. She's the one that taught me how to do my shot. If you see my first shot video, she's the one doing my shot. Like shot 17, this one bled a whole bunch. Kelly just said it was because that's what muscle does, and that's totally okay. There's just a lot of blood, and it freaked me out. What did I write? Oh, it just freaked me out a bit afterwards, but I've seen enough blood the past 9 days. I wasn't super shocked when it happened. I mean, accurate, you know, doing my drains and everything. So the reason why, okay, here's what happened. She put it in, she injected, she pulled out the needle, capped the needle, and as she was capping the needle, my leg just started pooling. Like, oh, there's just a whole bunch of blood. I think, in the span of like 2-3 seconds, there was a spot like that big on my leg that was just freaked me out. I have never bled that much for a shot. So she got the gauze, she was holding it on there, she's like, okay, this is kind of freaky, what's going on? She said it's okay, it's just what muscle does. And she asked if I was on any blood thinners, and I went, no. I'm just on, like, stuff that Garamoni has me on, but none of that stuff is blood thinners, so I don't know. We get home, and I think the week after, or the next time I'm doing my shot, Mom and I both looked at each other at the same exact moment. It clicked the same time. We looked up at each other and went, I was taking arnica. Arnica reduces bruising and swelling. Hence, it thins your blood a bit. So I'm a dork, and I didn't know that that was something that could possibly happen. But it did. It was totally fine. I'm just very, very glad we went to Kelly to do it. I wouldn't have been able to do my shot that week anyway, because, like, I was a week and 2 days post-op at that point. Is that right? Yes. It was a week and 2 days post-op at that point, and I would not have been able to do it. But if that had happened when I was here at home, oh my god. Nope. So yeah, it was good. It didn't hurt. It just bled a lot. So, yeah. And I noted at the end of my post that it felt weird not to have a countdown number. Oh. Okay, so June 6th was my 19th shot. And this was the one that I really wanted to talk about. Okay. I'm just gonna read this, and I'm gonna try not to interject. Shot number 19 today. I promised I'd always be honest with the stuff I put out there so people don't have the false impression that transitioning is as painless and happy as it can seem. This post is exactly that, a big cup of honesty. And then I went through and made some puns. It took me exactly 2 hours to do this one. I completely forgot this week was a shot week, though I remember thinking about it on Sunday. It's not even written on my wall calendar, just in my phone. So, for some reason, I just did not want to do this shot. This wasn't a what's the point kind of thing, this was just, I don't even want to do it. Why? I haven't the slightest idea. I have an idea now. I've never not wanted my tea before, ever. I hurt my ribs preparing everything, which ended up causing sharp pain in my nipple grafts, causing me to go lay down for about 45 minutes. Once I got back up to try again, I hurt my back, holding in a twisted position to get my arm angled correctly. That put me laying down for 30 minutes or so. Let's say that's an hour and 20 minutes, maybe more. Now throw in the 20 minutes it takes to prep everything, the 20 it took to do the shot, I think I laid down again. Regardless, from the time I told Holly, be back soon, gonna go do my shot, to the time I took the pictures, it was exactly 2 hours. As for the actual shot, it didn't really hurt, didn't bleed that much at all. I was off on a by that time. It was just a little difficult to push the tea out of the syringe. Everything's okay, I'm okay now, my body's feeling better. I'm just a little emotionally exhausted. I really wish we had scheduled an appointment with Kelly instead of trying it at home. Yeah. Next week, I'll have an appointment to do blood work to check my levels, as the next appointment with my endo is on the 19th, which I'll talk about. I just realized that's the day before shot number 20, which will be on the 20th. That's awesome. Anyway, we'll check my levels, see what's up, see what's down, hopefully get a good look at my iron, see if that's good, all that fun stuff. It was just a little harder today. I'm already feeling better, probably because tea is awesome, literally happy juice, physically and mentally. The rest of today is going to be good. So, I don't really want to say a lot on this, because I just don't want to put it out there, but the last couple times I did my shot, I just didn't feel... I felt great, I just didn't feel the kind of great that I wanted to. That doesn't make any sense. I was just not as happy with how the shot made me feel the last couple times that I did it. And I got in my head and thinking about what happens after I do my shot and just everything. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't. Which, like I said in the post, I've never not wanted my tea before, so what's going on? I was kind of afraid that I was going to feel like this week, which I didn't, but we still scheduled an appointment with Kelly to do my shot this morning, just in case I had the same feeling of, I just don't want to do this, or I did have a what's the point kind of day. It's totally different. What's the point is, I'm never going to sound right, I'm never going to look right, I'm never going to be what I want. I don't want to do this is literally just, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put this in my leg. I just don't want to do it. Part of both of them is, I don't want to have to make my own tea for myself. I want my body to just do that. But it's more this side than this side. Regardless, yeah. It was just not a good shot. It was not a good day. I was not okay at all. It was hard. But I bounced back, and I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm really good. You can see. Hi, boy's happy. So yeah, that's just... I want to be honest about that stuff, and so I was. So, on to this morning, shot number 20th shot on the 20th of June. The first paragraph is literally just me thanking Kelly, because, like I said, we went to Kelly because I was not, no. I'm not able to do it yet. It hurts to twist, for one, and how I have to do my shot is a lot of twisting and bending over, which I didn't think I had to, but no, surprise, I have short arms. So, so yeah, we scheduled an appointment with Kelly, and in my post, I'm just thank you all over the place, because she's amazing, and she deserves to be thanked, and Kelly's awesome. So, we confirmed that number 18 bled so much because I was still taking arnica, so I addressed that there. So yeah, this one didn't bleed at all, though it did hurt. My muscle did a tiny spasm when the needle went in, which is why it hurt, but it's all good. I'm good. It's done. No worry or anything. That was freaky. I think I don't know, she might have just come too close to a nerve, or I don't know. I just know it jumped, and and she, oh, sorry, and I'm like, what did you do? It's my muscle, what the heck? Everything's good, it spasmed, it hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. Everything, I got my shot, I'm good. And I noted at the bottom that I hit 5 weeks post-op 2 days ago, and that I'm happy, and I cannot wait to start going for walks next week. I am so beyond excited. Because next week is 6 weeks post-op, and I can't exercise until 6 weeks, so I want out of the house. Anyway, my appointment with Dr. Speed yesterday. So I was worried about the car ride, because, as I've said before, going over the bumps in the road, it's horrible, it hurts so bad. But it was good. Drive down was good, I had a pillow, I was okay. The appointment actually went very, very well. I've talked in the past how I'm very unhappy with how everything has gone. This appointment really restored my faith in him, because it went really well. The only hiccup is that my primary care physician's lab, the lab that is in the same building as my primary care physician, it has nothing to do with her. They didn't send over my blood work in time for us to review it, which is the whole reason for me going down. So, just like we did last time we saw him, I have to play email tag with him now of, hey, did you get my levels? Oh, cool, you got my levels. What are all of them? Cool, what does that mean? Awesome, what are you thinking? Can my dose be upped? Is it going to stay here? Are you going to put me on weekly? Are we going to stay on bi-weekly? Blah, 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 blah. I like doing that stuff face-to-face because, again, email tag, it's not fun. And sometimes I get busy and I forget to check my email. He has other patients and has other patients. But yeah, when I say that I was very pleased with this appointment, he was remembering stuff about me, which is good. It shows me that he's getting into a groove. And we did come in at a horrible time where doctors from his building were leaving and he gained a whole bunch of new patients. And, oh, hi, I'm here too. I'm brand new and I would like tea, please. So, I gave that to him. I recognize that. That's just when he doesn't remember stuff about me and he calls my pre-op chest that one word. Don't do that. Like, just for reference for everybody, don't do that. Just call it tissue if you have to call it anything. I had tissue removed. You don't need to say what kind of tissue. You don't need to call my pre-op chest anything except for a chest. Yeah. I should have said that a lot sooner, because, like, that would have saved me a lot of pain. But you know what? It's good. I don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm flat. I'm happy. Whatever. Yeah. Drive down was good. Drive back was good. Appointment was really good. Once he gets my levels in, he'll email me, and then we can discuss whether or not to up my dose, or keep it where it is for a while, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. So yeah, that was the only hiccup. One other really important thing happened this month, which I really want to talk about. I got my birth certificate changed. I sent it to be, or I sent instructions and all the requirements to be changed to the, oh, what is the place called? Vital Services? Something about Vital Statistics Services. Vital Statistics Services on June 10th. They had my birth certificate reviewed. They reviewed it. They read my letter. They read my stuff. They verified everything, and they had a new one made by the 12th. And I had it in my hands by the 14th. It took 5 days. That's crazy! Because I've seen other people post about how, oh my gosh, this is taking so long, it's been like 5 months. So when I started this, I'm like, okay, well, whatever, it's gonna take a couple months. I'm okay with that. It doesn't need to be right away. I'd like it right away, you know. And then it took 5 days, and I'm like, what the I mean, thank you, but what the heck? So that's awesome. I am 100% legally Ender Shay Collins and 100% legally male. So that's awesome. When people ask for 2 forms of ID, which could be your college ID and your birth certificate, I can provide both those things because I've already had a college ID and now I have my birth certificate. And I don't need to provide the paper saying that yes, my name was changed. Yes, this is why it's different because everything is legal on there. Yay! I'm really happy. Because now nobody can take that away. That is now recognized in every single state, in every single country. And that's awesome. Because absolutely nobody can take this away from me. Nobody can say, oh, well, yeah, your name's Ender, but what's on your birth certificate? You want to look? Because it's on there. Yeah, okay, you can come in this bathroom, but I'm gonna need to see your birth certificate first. Or, oh, it says M on your driver's license, but what's on your birth certificate? Male. So happy about this! Yeah. And with that, that's going to spark another video that I'd like to make, which is just a personal documentation, like all of these are, for myself going over my transition, because I'm done. There's nothing else I have to do. But I'll expand on that later. So, all that's left now is for me to stop rambling, get really close to the camera, look at the camera, and say those magic words. So, oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh yeah, and I'm 5 weeks post-op as of 2 days ago. So, I said weeks, right? I said months earlier, and that was wrong. So, I am 5 weeks post-op today. 2 days ago. You know. Alright. This is my voice 9 months on T. Okay.